Hi, I'm Dr. Hermy, and tonight we're going to talk about what is a normal menstrual cycle. It's not something you typically learn about, but there is something that's considered normal. A normal menstrual cycle is a 28-day cycle where you bleed from 5 to 7 days, and it starts out with a normal flow. Starts with a light flow, gets a little bit more normal, and then kind of fades away. You should have no premenstrual signs. You should have no pain, and it should just come and go every 28 days. That's normal. I think that in our society, we think normal is irritability and premenstrual disorders like breast tenderness and irritability, or change in bowel movements, or a lot of pain and cramping, or low energy. But all of these things are actually abnormal. So if you're experiencing these things, you should speak to your local acupuncturist because we can help. Some ways that you can actually help yourself really depends on what's going on with your cycle. So if we break it down into, say, a few common themes that go wrong with women's cycle. So the first one would be, say you experience breast tenderness, irritability, and constipation as premenstrual signs before your cycle. A good thing for you to do would be to make sure that you do very aggressive activity to get the endorphin release, to decrease your stress levels, which will actually eliminate your premenstrual signs. So that type of person that experiences those premenstrual actually disorders, not just premenstrual signs and symptoms, it's a premenstrual disorder, you want to make sure you do some aggressive activity, which could be anything from jumping jacks, which I love, because they really help to get the heart pumping fast, which releases the endorphins, which drops your stress levels. Another aggressive activity would be running very fast, or biking fast, or boxing, or anything that really gets your heart pumping and gets you out of breath. So if you're experiencing those signs and symptoms of premenstrual disorder, you want to make sure that you're doing some sort of activity that actually makes you pant. And so just walking around the block is never going to help you. That's not going to help. Sure, it'll help you in other ways. It'll help to increase your circulation, but it's not going to help to alleviate the premenstrual disorder that you're experiencing. Another classic premenstrual disorder that women experience is they have loose stool for as a premenstrual sign, with increased frequency in bowel movements, lethargy and like fatigue, where you're starting to feel very tired, maybe heavy bleeding, and a dull, achy, heavy sensation down in the lower abdomen. With that type of person, the best way to help alleviate those symptoms is actually to rest prior to your menstrual cycle. So during your premenstrual period, you'd actually ease up on all your activities and kind of put your feet up and relax a little bit. Another good thing that you could do would be to eat sweet potatoes. That would really help you. Or eat more easily digestible foods like thin, clear soups, like a chicken soup, or something like oatmeal, something nice and easy. You want to go easy on the digestion to help your body get through the premenstrual time and the menstrual cycle. Another I'll talk about, the last very common premenstrual disorder is when people have sharp stabbing pain in their lower abdomen, along with cramping, low back pain. They could have migraines and clots in the blood with heavy dark blood, or it doesn't even have to be heavy, but there could be just a lot of clots with dark color. Those people want to make sure that you move throughout the entire month. So your whole month, you should make sure that you're getting exercise. For you can do walking, you could do running. You really don't need to be resting. You need to be moving. You need to be moving throughout the whole month to increase the circulation in your body and help get rid of some of that pain. And that's the easiest way to do it for you, is to just be consistent, exercise consistently throughout the month at a moderate to mild level of intensity. So there's a lot more information that you can learn from your menstrual cycle, similar to your bowel movements, which I've spoken about before. When you have a bowel movement, it gives you an idea of what's happening inside your body. But with women, we're extra lucky because we also have a menstrual cycle. So with the menstrual cycle, all your premenstrual signs and symptoms, and actually the color of the blood, the flow of the blood, if it's the clots, if there's clots or no clots, and everything you experience around your premenstrual cycle tells us, and we can teach you what that means is going on inside of your body and how we can fix it together. So if you're suffering with any of these things or have any questions, please comment below, contact us or your local acupuncturist, and everyone will be happy to help. Otherwise, I hope everyone has an awesome day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you get outside, get into nature, and be well.